following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
Most network executives get worried and upset when a show goes off the air. Here at NBC, they do the same thing when laughing goes on the air.
How about that for a jollywhacker, folks? Let's hear it out there, folks.
Oh, it wasn't.
A little collie Reiner. Hey, Carl, you too facelipped. Oh, no, don't do that. Oh, you kill me. Oh, honey, you're really the funniest guy.
Now, Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In presents the news with Dick Martin sitting in for Dan Rowan and Dan Rowan standing in for Dick Martin.
Good evening. This is either Dick Martin in Fort Lee, New Jersey,
or this is Dan Rowan in Seattle, Washington. Now, continuing that story, we switch you to Carl Reiner in Washington, D.C.
The Bureau of Indian Affairs just announced that Chief Running Eagle has volunteered for services in Vietnam. After 19 years on the reservation, he said he wanted a taste of the good life.
and our pixie people-to-people poll taker, Artie Johnson.
Little girl, I'm taking your survey. Yes or no?
Here's our Hollywood news with busy Ruth Buzzy.
Last night, I saw Audrey Hepburn in a blouse that was close to nothing.
Big Alan Seuss with the sports.
Hi, and here's an incomplete score. Mickey Rooney, 7.
Lily Tomlin with this late message.
Sorry, Herbie. I'm late.
Oops, now for this late military report from Dennis Allen.
Sorry, sir, I'm late too.
Well, neither one of you will be late again.
And Johnny Brown with the latest development at the Paris Peace Talks.
Here's Miss Ann Elder covering the fashion front.
Eek! Eek!
Here's Nancy Phillips with this report on flying saucers.
I can now report flying saucers are real. The Air Force is a rumor.
And little Barbara Sharma with all the news from the White House.
And me, I'm Gary Owens with this advice. Having a small party? Pick up a 6-pack of dwarfs.
Oh, excuse me, Donya Schlatarovich. I thought you were Boris.
Oh, it's nothing, Ivan. Lots of times I'm mistaken for my teenage son.
Oh, honey, I'm so nervous.
You're nervous. If my wife finds out about this, she'll kill me. And what's worse, she may not let me out Thursday nights anymore.
Would you have a look at my carburetor?
Sure would, lady. That's a fine-looking carburetor. That'll be $4. You got anything else you want me to look at?
And now, folks,
Mr.
here are...
Reiner, you're a writer, director, and producer. Do you think that you could find a part for me?
It looks like you could use a couple of parts. Gee, she's pretty when she's angry. Speaking of parts, here are the winners in our runner-up contest, Dan and Dick.
Hi there. Well, we've got a big crew. What's that? What do you got? You don't have to sneak. Everything in the open on this show.
You're kidding.
It's a plug. It's an ad.
It's an ad for a book club.
You're going to join a book club?
That's funny, so am I.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. See, I join up and I get 3 great books for $1.29.
Oh, really? What kind are you going to get?
2 red ones and a green one.
Well, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard of. You don't
Well,
buy...
they go great with my new rug.
You don't buy books by the color of the books.
Well, maybe so, but my library is gorgeous.
Look, well, I don't think you can really call 3 books a library.
Oh, I've got lots of books, you see. I join the club. I get the 3 books, you see. Then I quit, change my name, and join the club again.
That's fraudulent.
Good, that's a good name. I haven't used that one. Fred Fraudulent.
Fred
I'll use that.
In the first place, you just don't put books up on a shelf and look at them by the color. It's no way to get... Books are to be read.
I got 2 reds. Yeah.
No, I mean, don't you ever read books?
Oh,
Do
sure.
Oh, good. What do you like best? You like fiction or nonfiction or...
Well, actually, I like real books.
Biographies and
No,
things?
real books about real things. Things that really happen, like Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind didn't really happen. That's a book of fiction. It's about the South and the Civil War.
Well, now that just shows you what you know. The South was not in the Civil War. They were too busy fighting the North.
Oh,
hey, that you don't know.
Wait
it's right there in the book.
I read the book.
Yeah.
It hasn't anything to do...
You wouldn't talk that way anyway if Clark Gable were here to defend himself.
What has Clark Gable got to do with it?
Oh, who could ever forget the moment when he said, "Frankly, my dear, I'm going to build a dam."
Well, that's not what he said.
Well, I know, but this is a family show.
All right, well, whatever. I'm glad you're collecting books. You're bound to read some of them sometime. I'm fairly well read myself, you know.
That's funny. Those are my favorites, too.
What?
The red ones, just like Clark Gable. I'm crazy about you, Scarlet.
Scarlet, red.
See, Scarlet, red?
Yeah,
he wouldn't say, "I'm crazy about you, red."
No, I'm crazy about you, Scarlet. That's marvelous.
You want to watch me build my dam,
No,
Scarlet?
I don't want to watch him build it. Hey, you think Scarlet would like to go to the party?
Hey, good idea. Maybe we can get some books there.
You never know. Might find something to read.
I'd love to read something, Scarlet.
Hey, Barbara, have you tried the new Spiro Agnew cocktail? One drink and you can't close your mouth.
That's not very funny, Carl.
It is if you're a Democrat.
Speaking of mustard, I have just perfected a vehicle that is absolutely safe, perfectly quiet, and emits no exhaust. Now if I could only get it to move.
You know, Carl, the FCC has been doing such a good job of getting violence out of television. Maybe they should also be in charge of the war.
You know, I don't mind when people say 2 out of 3 Americans are overweight. What does bug me is when 2 out of 3 they're referring to are me.
I tell you, if they keep adding men to the police force, a girl won't be safe on the streets anymore.
We had to throw Maurice out of the motorcycle club. You know what he did? He rode up to the last rumble, riding side saddle.
Bonjour. Aries keeping his eye on the stock market. If it gets any lower, he's going to buy it.
You know, Mr. Reiner, I heard that the Egyptians face east 15 times every day.
Is that part of their religion?
No, they're just real nervous about the Israeli army.
I just don't understand some of the things Martha Mitchell says. What's worse, neither does she.
And now, the song that all Burbank is singing.
The hills are alive with a sound of bowling.
Very interesting, but too ethnic, unless you like big tonsils.
Friends, this is Chaplain Bud Homily here with a thought for today. Life is like a river. It flows along for a while, but eventually it hits that final dam. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Oh, Mamovich, Prince Mamovich, forgive me my lateness. I forgive it you, Ivan Fedorovich. Why not toast it?
Let us drink a toast to Hakim Tamirov.
Hakim Tamirov. To Maria Uspenskaya.
Maria Uspenskaya.
To Leonid Kinski.
Leonard Kinski.
Leonid Kinski.
To Jim Neighbors.
Jim Neighbors. It's good. It's good.
Yeah, it's good. Let us talk. Do you remember
The foxhounds.
the way we used to cholamyazi with the billets?
Oh, the cholamyazi with the billets.
And how about the chobienses?
I never involved myself with the
The
chobienses.
chobienses weren't
Because
too bad.
no,
You
we-
got, no, once you saw one chobiense, you saw them all. I agree with
For
you.
fear of contamination.
Aha.
I didn't fool with the contaminants.
Then remember the peasants.
And the fancy dress balls.
The peasants.
And the duels.
The peasants.
The peasants. Yeah.
Who asked you?
It's 7 o'clock and the ball is about to begin.
The ball is about to begin.
Just one word. You, sir. Serve from the left. And Bolsky, a little faster parking those cars.
Wait, before we start. One last dance with the princess.
No, I have this dance. I'm sorry.
No. The princess. The princess.
The princess. You lead. This time I'll be the princess.
But I want to be the princess.
But I'm wearing my high heel.
Then for the next 2 times, I'll be the princess.
Then you could be the princess.
May I have these dance?
Oh, sure, and I'm left alone.
Friends, here's just the present for a girl who kisses a lot. A gift certificate to have her lips retreaded.
My friend's wife just gave birth to a midget, so he's handing out cigar butts. I'm terribly sorry.
My boyfriend Freddie has always respected me for my mind. I did not let him kiss me square on the mouth till our 5th date. 2, 4, 6, 8. Boy, have I made Freddie wait.
Then upon entering the honeymoon suite, the male should gently place the female on the nuptial bed.
Gee, your mother sure has a way with words.
I remember her well, that voice of doom.
Would you check my headlights, please?
Sure would, ma'am. That'll be $4, please.
Mr. Reiner, gee, I'm a big fan of yours, you know. Oh, you're a producer, director, a writer, comedian. If I had all that to do, I'd be pulling my hair out.
That's right. Pleasure.